Seahawks and the Houston Oilers.
See if I can start this up.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14.
Saw that they gave me another loss.
Coming out of the end zone, Diaz.
Give me that.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
You know it. Look at the sky. It's Wildcat blue. Oh, man, y'all don't let him get out like that.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
Oh, what?
And he'll be brought down right at the 30.
He bounced off of him like that.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And Walker once more.
Good tackle.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. And the safety, Trayvon Merrick, up to make the play defensively. But you look at this defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
They let him get funky.
Walker showing the power. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 43 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down.
What kind of formation is that?
Yesterday, that's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And this defense not ready for
whole offense right there.
Inside the 25. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted?
Oh, there we go. Did they? They gave it back to him.
It's not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Screen! Oh, man, hey, let me get it. That's crazy.
Touchdown! Ken Walker with another touchdown.
Good play.
Number 24 on the year. And the Seahawks put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Oh, come on. Supposed to break that.
At the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
I would think as a play caller, you want to look for some quick hitters to your tight end. Any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was. Because when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stuffed that play,
get out there.
Maybe use that speed against him in the future.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2.
There you go.
Able to find the open man.
You got to break that.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
He ain't throw it right.
Force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
I thought I was right there.
Catch is made by Metcalf. And he'll
Good
be
comeback.
out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. To the right side, this is Walker.
I'm back.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
There you go. Get that ball out of his hand.
Hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Man in motion left, that's Smith and Jigba. Looking to throw. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba.
Come on, man. That's it.
Incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the one he was after there. And it's 3rd down. When you look at this defense, they're slightly better than average against the run, number 14 in the NFL.
I jotted down in my notes in prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we got to keep an eye on, because you're talking about where they rank in stopping the run. But how about what they're facing? This unit loves to run the football, and they rank highly in the league in getting it done.
Yeah, power against power. Something's got to give. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Now a draw play. It's Walker. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Pulled in at the 24. And call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 8. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted.
And the Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Draymond Jones. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
At the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll air this one out deep for 6. And that's caught inside the 35.
Damn.
A huge play there for Houston. 48 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
2nd and 6. Throw out left, caught by Mayer.
Oh, come on, break that.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
A terrible spot for a holding call as he'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Cam Sims, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Oilers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Eskridge going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss, as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of...
And that's caught inside the 35.
That's crazy.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 75 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
At their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown.
Damn, he got over there quick.
Continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Ugh.
Take this one home. It's a touchdown. But Charles, you can
Gave
just see
him
the
a speed
frustration on the
boost.
sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
He gonna get tripped up.
Team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Crazy how they let him run that fast.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've just
hey, man.
The game, for the quarterback.
That's how the foul was.
Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Man, what?
First down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Just a game.
Yes, that's the fouls they be downloading
2 minutes
when they get the roster.
First half of football.
So I guess he was in Florida all off season.
2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. The pass taken in by Mayer. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication.
There you go.
And as he dragged across each zone, you see him point.
There you go.
Houston. Devontae Adams.
There we go.
50 yards. And the Oilers have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
What up, monster?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. On the return, it's Eskridge.
Get the ball out.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
No more points for you, kid.
Here's the Seattle offense
No
ready
more,
to
I
get this
say.
drive underway. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say
Screen!
that every play is designed to score a touchdown.
They want to give it to me.
Last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now back to throw.
Ah!
And that one off the
Needed
mark
that.
behind him.
make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Smith and Jigba in motion right. He'll look to throw.
I should have saw that. Good play.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
What happened? I ain't gonna take it.
Man in motion left. That's Smith and Jigba. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Grab that shit and take it to the house.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Should have saw that comeback.
Finding Metcalf on the comeback route. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
That's me!
It's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Ja'Cory.
Get the fuck out of here! Hey, this shit crazy, dog.
It definitely was, because that's all defense is talking
about.
Oh,
man, this game ridiculous.
And either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba.
That shit crazy, dog.
Right at the 25. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays, because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
This is Fant on the short completion. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll set up a throw. Over the middle to Beckham.
But I can't give a fuck.
5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Bro, I'm about to say, they wouldn't even let me move to catch that.
Complete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense up to the play he just made. A 1-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
They'll throw now on the final play. With just 1 second
Oh,
remaining in the
that's
first
crazy,
half,
man. My
they'll call
people
the
is
timeout.
right there. Oh, that's crazy.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle.
Gotta take the 3.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Myers' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Jason Blair is to kick off for Seattle.
So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far in the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. Get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Returnable here from the 38. It'll be a 48-yard punt, 5 there on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Up the middle, here's Walker. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
Well,
damn, we can't see Buddy eye. His helmet too big.
Instead, now they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Bro, I told you to play under.
That's
Like,
complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
In motion right, that's Metcalf. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
2nd and 10. Back to throw.
man, what?
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Bruh, I'm jumping off for the ball. They playing.
2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
A 50-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
You can't run past that nigga. Like,
about 6 across the 30 to the 31. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right.
Good pick.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive, eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man. You good? You good? Yeah. All right.
All understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw.
Damn, man. Pick that shit off.
But he missed him, and it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah,
damn, this nigga don't even jump for the ball.
Even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now they'll shift things around.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Open man here, Sims complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Looking to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Adams. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 37-yard line.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
Oh, my God. My
fourth time tonight,
receivers ain't even jumping up for the ball.
By Quandre Diggs. And the Seahawks
Shit
are
crazy.
going to get it back here just shy of the 20. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Going for
How does a nigga
Metcalf on the
keep
deep
getting
ball.
burnt, man?
And
Like,
it's
come
caught
on.
inside
Tell
the
him to
30.
play back.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
They got these niggas playing trash
DK
tonight.
Metcalf, his second touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Myers connects on the PAT, and that pushes the lead up to 23. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. On play action, they'll throw. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. Now inside the 25. Davante Adams, touchdown. Davante Adams with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Oilers get a bit closer. Now the Houston offense is going to stay out there as they'll try for 2. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he'll get in for the score. And that's going to cut the lead down to 13. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Back to Walker on 1st down. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. And quickly, they get to the line.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 8.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
Second down pass. Intercepted.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He'll let this go for Adams.
He could have caught
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. and probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Get the fuck out of here, man. It ain't no way.
So another incompletion
this
there. He's
is
hitting
crazy.
on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for A. First and 10 at the 31.
They go play action here on first down. He hits Adams complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
28 more yards. That's good.
They'll look to throw again. Yeah, boy,
it made me pump fake. I ain't want to pump fake.
Throw there, as that will wind up incomplete. Partner, we read a great article this week arguing for him to be Defensive Player of the Year. Normally, sacks are the big thing that people point to, but what he's done in the secondary has been something special.
It has been, because it's been an all-around game for him, taking the ball away, rushing the quarterback and sacking him himself, doing a number of different things that change the way the game is played.
57 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll drop to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That's caught by Myers. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So it's still first and goal, but now they get to try from a bit closer. Jacobs.
Come on, man.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Jacobs again, but he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. First and goal, no gain. Second and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball third time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that.
And this is intercepted. And
That's
that
crazy.
should do it. Picked up by Jamal Adams. Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player. You have to know the situation.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And taken down just shy of the 40. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. He'll look to throw. It's caught by OBJ. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw again. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this one is incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got a man, it's Mayer. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Oh, my God.
And that is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Well, if you've been waiting all day for this Sunday nighter's been worth the wait. It's 3rd down here. That is caught, and he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it. And that one is caught. So they convert here and don't look now, but this one's back to a 1-score game. So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Seahawks. And it would appear they're on their way to victory now. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They run again with Walker. And he loses the football.
Yeah, this game, boy. Ain't no fucking way,
Here in
dog.
the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football, so this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. A couple more minutes, and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different, but ultimately time runs out on the comeback, so it falls short, and they hold on to win this by just 1 possession.
Not the 4th quarter they wanted, but they did earn the win, and they'll be happy about that, and they should be. Now they're going to go back to practice, see what they can do to prevent a future lead from slipping away like this one was.